Namaskar, welcome to my channel. Today I will narrate a story, a beautiful and popular story. There were two Brahmins. One was a very young Brahmin and another who was very poor and was not very much wealthy. And another Brahmin was a very elderly Brahmin who was the head of the villagers and he was also a wealthy person. So these two Brahmins, they planned to go on a pilgrimage. So when they went to Gaya, Kashi, Govardhan Hill and finally to Vrindavan. So during this journey of the pilgrimage, that they reside in the Vrindavan and they took bath in the holy river water and they offered their services to the Lord Krishna and they were giving the services beautiful. So during those residing period, the elderly person fell ill and seeing that the younger people, the younger Brahmin, who was very kind-hearted, he took care of that elderly person and he did complete a very good service. So gradually the elder Brahmin, he recovered from his illness and in presence of Lord, he vowed a promise to the younger Brahmin that after returning to the village, he promised that he will give his daughter's hand in marriage to him. So then the younger Brahmin asked, so hope you will keep that promise. So elder Brahmin said, I just give the promise means I will keep it. So after some period of their pilgrimage time, they returned to the villages. Now the elder person who was the head of the village, he narrated the promise, whatever he summoned up, all the promises, whatever he had done to the younger Brahmin to his family. Now the family went wild. Okay, how come, how dare you did this? How could you think of giving your daughter's hand in marriage to a person whom you don't know, who doesn't have a good background, who doesn't have a proper financial status? How could you make this promise? So there was a complete family disturbances in the elderly Brahmin. So after a few days, the younger Brahmin came to the elder Brahmin and he said that since you had given the promise, so now it is your turn to keep the promise. Now the elder person knew that his family was against his decision and he was also very much reluctant now. So he said, Arey, it's okay, I don't remember what, because I'm an age-old person, I really don't remember what promise I had kept, you please leave. So they chased him. Now after a few days, after when they chased this younger Brahmin, he felt very sorrowed and he again went back to the Vrindavan thinking that how could this person could treat him like that. So he went to the Vrindavan where that elder person had given the promise. He went to the Gopalji, the Lord Krishna statue, and he summoned up all whatever happened in the villages. Now the younger Brahmin was praying to the Lord to come as a witness. Now from the statue, Gopalji started speaking. Okay, I am very much impressed with your service and I am ready to come to the village to give eye witness, but only on one condition. And what was that condition? He said that while walking all the way to Vrindavan till he reached, he should not look back. Then the young Brahmin said, okay, he agreed. But how he will know that he is coming back behind? Then the Lord Krishna said that my ankle bells will be ringing while walking, the twinkling sound, and from that he can come to know that he is coming behind. So they agreed on this condition and they started walking towards the Vrindavan. So the young Brahmin was going in front and the Gopalji was walking at the behind with the ankle bell sounds. Now when they started reaching to the outskirts nearby to the village, suddenly the ankle bell sound got stopped. And then the young Brahmin said, something, how come when Gopalji disappeared or the ankle bell sounds are not ringing, what happened? And then, but there was a condition that he should not look back. But when the sound didn't come, he got a doubt and he finally turned back. The moment he turned back, that everything became a statue. There itself the Lord Krishna became statue. Now he called all the villagers and neighborhood and everyone, and he summoned up everything what all had happened and what Gopalji had given a promise, as to prove as the eyewitness. So after that, Lord Krishna, he gave the eyewitness that yes, there was a discussion, there was a promise, the vote was taken that the elder person will give his daughter in marriage to this younger Brahmin. And finally, where that everything, the story got completed. Now, where this Lord Krishna became statue, there he became Sakhi Gopal, which is a very famous temple which is nearby a Lord Jagannath Puri. Now also this story has become a very popular since then. So this is how the story narration and the story itself inspires us that Lord Krishna has his grace on his devotees. He himself came to become an eyewitness to whatever the promises had taken place. I hope from this story we can inspire ourselves and we will take these responsibilities to do our best effort in his service. This glorifies our Lord's grace and his mercy to all our devotees. I hope this story will also inspire you and motivate you to come up with more services. So we'll meet you again next video. Till then, Hare Krishna.